Hello boys and girls, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to my finale! Yes, my actual finale of my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. We are finally done with this long game. Never again. This is a very long game. Although, I guess we might see one of these long stuff if we decide to, like, play Persona 5, but, no thank you. I have no time for that game. So, yeah, let's just go right into this. In the last episode, well, we made it all the way to the last mission, which is this, Watchers of the Triforce. We did all the other missions, including, again, most of Wind Waker. Now we just have this mission left, and we will be done with 100%. We've done everything else otherwise. We leveled up all characters to 255. We will have completed all missions on Hero Mode. We'll have also gotten all the medals, and of course, yes, we 100% every single adventure map, 100% completion, while also getting all the other stuff done. So getting all the skills as well. If they want to see how I did that, there's an individual video dedicated just to the fairy skills, and conveniently also happened to be the time when I actually got all the fairy skills done. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyway, looking at this mission right now, honestly, I will say this is definitely one of the harder missions in the game. Definitely feels harder than everything else we've done up to this point. But yeah, otherwise, once we're done with this, we will be done with the game. I'm gonna focus on taking these eyes here. Alright. For the most part, we have to use each character at least once, so we get to actually see the usage. The only reason I didn't use him before is because he is one of the weaker characters we can get. Alright, we are going to stop this messenger. We could eat this guy over to the other as well, save a little time out, or you let us reach that, he'll call for a report. But we could also just defeat him. Anyway, yeah. I need to focus, this is gonna be the finale of the playthrough. Of course, we want to make sure we defeat everyone. And the captains to the other stuff, we need to make sure everything gets completed quickly. I'm going to actually use a couple of characters, because I know there's briefly going to be bosses that come as well, so the ones that aren't targeted, I'm just going to have those characters be the ones that move around. Alright, now we can finally go in and actually start attacking different enemies. I'm gonna actually give myself a bit of advantage though, and do a couple of things first. We'll start by connecting these vines on the side. Gives us another way to go, which will be nice for later. Now we just have to rescue Sia, but before then, we're gonna have to take out a bunch of enemies. There is also the monsters in the center area we need to defeat as well. But we need to defeat a lot of these enemies, because if we do not, they will take back the stage that we are trying to protect. So we need to be careful. Oh yeah, and here we go. Now this is the tricky part. So now we have to actually take out the bosses. Thankfully we get Lana for at least one of these bosses, which is nice. Just like before, we can do the reload trick we did with both of these bosses. Oh jeez, we're already almost losing a piece. But to be fair, we do still have a little bit of that. Alright. Oh jeez. Immediately jumps instantly. Honestly don't care if we let the side stage move fall, I just don't want to take around it. Oh yeah, if you take too long, by the way, the heaps will eventually get messed up. Bad. There we go. Okay, we're trying to do this as fast as I can, but right now Manel is being kind of mean. How many times do we have to reload this stupid boss, man? And then the Lily does not want to do copyright. We do need to defeat both giant bosses, but we also have to defeat the monsters in the central area as well. It's kind of tricky. Knowing what exactly to do can take a while. Alright, now we just defeat Loma. Someone's gonna take too long to defeat. I guess if she jumps, I'll probably switch, but if she doesn't jump, I'm just gonna keep waiting instead. It's probably gonna be just as fast as taking this down normally. I know if you take too long, by the way, the enemies will eventually start attacking. Oh, speaking of which, they are about to attack now, so we better send. Usually we are long done with these guys, by the way, but we have to actually now they are starting to advance on the base. This happens in hard mode as well if you're at their level, but okay, I'm gonna switch briefly actually. I'm gonna completely change this. So this is basically your tiny time limit of some sort to like really get you to finish this mission quickly. Good. Now they're defeated. Usually they will end up coming to us most of the time anyway. But anyway, now that this is done, let's hammer this so we get this up. Since Link's pretty far away, we're gonna teleport him up and then we'll start defeating enemies in this area next. And we'll help defeat Gomendi in the end. I know we still have to defeat the giant bosses, but I feel like if we do this too fast, it's not gonna really work for us, and we might end up losing. Remember, this is hero mode. The bosses take much longer than they would in hero mode. The only way to truly protect your Sage Keep is to always target enemies and stop them from ever reaching the Sage Keep. So, whenever a Sage Keep falls, it's gonna start the lightning strikes again. Okay, now we just need to help Tetra out by defeating this baddie over yonder. Even better, because this is gonna take too long, I'm just gonna send Tetra right over to here now. Now we're just waiting for Goma to actually do the right things. Thank you. We could have probably just used Link to do this. This probably would have been faster too, but I think maybe in hindsight I could have just connected the path right away. I usually do that right away. But anyways, we finally made that behemoth fall. Now we just have to defeat Phantom Ganon. And all the switches have also been triggered as well. Perfect. Now we just need to actually protect you from Phantom Ganon. This part we just have to wait for a cutscene to play out. Make this easier, we're gonna send each person to Phantom Ganon's location first, because we need to do this in order to even attempt to defeat Phantom Ganon. This is actually the one time, by the way, literally the only time where you must attack Phantom Ganon and have it to where have everybody gather here. Otherwise, Phantom Ganon is really invincible and it's stuck at 50% health infinitely. In fact, he'll actually recover health if you try and do anything. You can't actually fight him until it says Phantom Ganon's health recovery stopped. But there's also our enemies to deal with too. Now we're just waiting. Good. Alright, that didn't take too long this time, thankfully. Oh my gosh, he like wait. Perfect. Good. Once you see his cutscene, you can actually start attacking him properly. Additionally, if you're magic, you can see exactly where Phantom Ganon is going to appear and when. And Phantom Ganon is a unique weakness. You can either hit him playing tennis, and you can basically weak Swipe Sash him that way, or if you get him down to half health, you get free, and from there you just get him in the back if you can, which he often will show off as an attack. That'll make it easier to get that too. Then you'll be able to just defeat him that way. But we have magic, so we may as well use that. I did not say we were not using fairy magic. I just mentioned we were using fairy magic. I didn't say we weren't using magic. I just said I wasn't going to use fairy magic, which is only Definitive Edition. 3DS. That way we can see what this will look like without magic. And there we go! We are finally done. This is the longest of the mission, so... Thankfully, we got through it surprisingly quickly. So, this is gonna be I haven't seen this in a while. So, let's see what happens. But yeah, other than that, what else can I say? We are done. We started this playthrough probably like at least 5 or 6 years ago now. And thanks to my new strategy, we finally finished it. It took about 220 episodes and over 400 plus hours likely. But now the light is truly shone upon Hyrule once again. So hopefully we'll be done. This game is good now. Which is good. We're finally done. That took a while, but we got it done. Of course, if anybody is wondering, yes, we are going to be doing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity as our next playthrough, in case anybody is wondering. Figures may as well play through that series, and depending on what Age of Imprisonment is like, I might play it through that actually before I play Breath of the Wild. Who knows? Alright, we're done now. I guess I should probably mention, yes, if you are still wondering what we have to do for 100%, just check the description. I already show off what exactly we need to do, but basically we had to get all the characters in 255. We had to beat this campaign mode, which is Legend mode, on all difficulties. We had to get all the treasures. We had to get every treasure and 100% every single adventure map, including the rewards map, which involved finding tons of Skulltulas. We also had to do challenge mode with all characters, including Ganon and Cucco, and Ganon and Cucco also have to be bumped up to 255. For those of you who are new, Ganon and Cucco are only available through Ganon's Fury and Cucco's Fury, respectively, which Cucco's Fury is only unlocked after you beat Ganon's Fury. Be sure to check out my other videos. There will be videos on those modes from probably longer ago. But anyways, I'll do a battle with each of them because of course you can't see their level unlike the other characters, so we'll show that off going through everything. But otherwise, yeah, that's something we had to do. And then at the top of that challenge mode part, we also have to beat challenge mode A rank with every single character, which we did as well. That was probably the most tedious part of the run, honestly, but probably not as much as probably having to grind the characters to 255, although grinding the characters to 255 did help a lot with challenge mode and the other playthroughs, and we kind of just got the rest of those levels done afterwards. But yeah, otherwise, for the most part, yeah, we had to do that. And then I guess on top of that, we had to get all medals. Some of them were a little tricky to get, but if you watch through my full playthrough, you will probably see us getting some of them. The only ones that I thought could be a little bit awkward is maybe saving 100 allied captains, saving some other dudes, or mainly there's one where you actually have to be defeated by not just any enemy. You have to be defeated by a regular Cucco, which is really interesting.
Peace return to Hyrule.
Yeah.
Lana and Sia bid Link and the others farewell and resume their roles as guardians in the Valley of Seers.
Perfect. But yeah, we had to get all the medals as well.
Power.
As long as we got all the medals.
Courage. Together, Lana and Sia would protect the balance of the Triforce. In peace and harmony.
Alright. Now we get to actually check through everything. We're gonna start with Legend mode, of course, because we're already on the menu for it. We'll also use it to check the 255 For the venture maps, I already showed you what to do. Anyways, we get the real deal achievement. Complete legend mode and hero difficulty. Oh wait, yeah, this isn't PS5. Yeah, right. These are medals, not achievements. But anyways, there we go. The Hero of Hyrule medal has been earned for acquiring all the medals. You could say probably getting that is 100%, but I don't know. Oh yeah, we do get set back here first. Well, I should mention, legend mode and free mode, they're exactly the same things. All that changes is you can pick all the characters. But anyways, going into legend mode and going backwards a bit, this mission's done, this mission's done. We just need everything to be checkmarked off. Be sure to check my other videos where I show you where to actually get all the heart containers. Some of these you can get on the first try, some require you to play missions twice, but we also have to do missions on normal mode anyways. So as long as we're okay, we're fine. We'll try to go a bit, so I'm going to do this in order, by the way, just so I don't lose track of these. But yeah, as you can see, everything is checkmarked here, which means we got all the Skulltulas, and we got all of the heart containers in every single mission. And now with hero mode also checked off, yeah, that confirms it. Legend mode is 100% done. Then I'll use free mode to check our character stats. We'll just do this slowly but surely again. But yeah, as you can see, pretty much all of them, in fact all of them, have been leveled up to 255. That was another one of the 100% things we had to do. I would honestly not mind trying to do this game without leveling them up to 255. It'd be a bit harder, but it wouldn't take as long, I'll say that much. Anyways, yeah, we did that. And now, going down the list, let's just go straight to adventure mode. Wait, no. Okay, here we go. So we need two things to be three things, actually. Weapons must be complete, hearts must be complete, and Skulltulas must be complete. We also need to have gold medals on everything, but of course, the medals, when we check, will usually make sure of that. But anyways, and I guess I should also mention, the fairies, you do not need to get all the fairies. They are not counted for 100%, because you can actually get them and food infinitely, as many times as you want. So, all I really did was just show off how to get each food in each mission once, really. That's all I really did. And even that, I don't need to, like, do all of it. All we really needed to do was get each food type at least once. Well, each kind of food once, rather. Anyways, we have heart complete, Skulltula complete, and weapon complete on this map. It'll also say 100% too to help you out. And then, yeah, weapon complete and heart as well as Skulltula complete on this map. Weapon, heart complete, Skulltula complete on this map. Weapon, heart complete, and Skulltula complete on this map. Yes, there's Twilight here, but that's only because I used the that's because I used the Tears of Twilight. Well, there's no other way we're going to get that otherwise. Figure may as well show off that item, but yeah, we don't need to clear all the Twilight for 100% necessary. We just have to do other stuff. And yeah, see, that mission map is complete as well. Weapon, heart complete, and Skulltula complete as well on this map. We have Grand Travels map. I feel like I'm saying stuff too fast. Weapon, heart, Skulltula complete. Alright, so all the main maps here officially 100%ed. But we can't even select this, but as you can see, everything's golden, so we got all the A ranks here too, so yeah, that confirms it. Every single map says 100% complete, and it's actually fully completed. We got all the treasures on those. Now, I'm gonna skip this a bit and go to my fairy, but yes, I do want to confirm that I also have all the fairy skills. doing that's a bit tricky, but you have to go to school basically, and then just go down this list. As long as nothing's grayed out, you're okay. So we have Phil's special attack. We'll just go for all these. One at a time. Because, if you pause this video, you might be able to see... Oh yeah, that's right. This one is like a... You just get hearts back if your health reaches 0. I forgot about that. Man, side alleys keeps, huh? Okay, so marathon runner increases movement speed, Fear, let's look through all of these, because it's not often we're gonna see all the skills and what they do. This is the one we used a lot, Extreme Crush. Ice Cannon is really useful for specific things, including the Cucco achievement. You can use it for that as well, and that helps out a lot. It can just set your HP straight to 1 if you hit. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, nothing was grayed out except the ones we already had, so that confirms that we have all the fairy skills. They would be question mark if we didn't have that. And as for Salon, I guess I should probably go for this as well, because this is like its own collectible. So we'll just go for all these. We haven't changed our fairy yet, since although there are a lot of different stuff we can look at. As long as this looks fully complete, we should be fine. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Alright, that should be enough. And I guess, I guess we should just see all the different food too, while we're at it. Should probably have gone for all of them. Not smart then. We should have at least one of each kind, but some of them also might be gone. Of course, we did so much other battles. I guess the only thing you don't need is like gratitude crystals. We do still have one from the previous time we refreshed our fairies. Because if you get rid of one of them, like dismiss one, you get gratitude crystal. That's why we have that. Could technically have collected all the gratitude crystals as well, but that's not actually required for 100%. The food is what really matters. So yeah, we got all that done. Now, challenge mode. I'll just show you. I showed this to you guys before when I first did this, but we'll go ahead and do it again. Lots of clicks right now, but yeah, everybody has completed Battle Challenge with an A rank. And just a minute, we'll see. That, yes, Battle and Boss Challenge, I've been fully A ranked with every character. Ganon's Fury's been A-ranked. We're gonna jump quickly into the first mission here so we can see his level. This is the only way you can see Ganon and Cucco's level is by going into a mission, so we'll just briefly do that. And as you can see on the bottom counter, I'll keep it on for a bit, but yep, it's at level 255, which means we've maxed Ganon's level. Finally, does not get much health compared to what he had already. Ganon really is pretty frail. This game. It's a little weird. He's like a glass cannon, but he's also pretty strong. And we have Cuckoo's Fury, which has also been A-ranked as well. Honestly, I wouldn't blame you guys if you just maybe got all maybe got challenge mode cleared with one character, got Ganon and Cucco's Fury cleared, but not leveled up everyone to 255, because that does take a very long time. But according to the rule set I found on speedrun.com, you do have to get them to 255. But as you can see, once again, we have, as you can see on the bottom of our screen, who is also level 255 as well, so yeah. Pretty good. Works pretty well. And there we go. We're done with that. So now the only thing left to check now is the actual gallery, because we can see all the different characters and stuff. What does reset do? Or... oh, okay. I thought it was like, does that reset the characters' levels? That would be bad. We accidentally reset their levels after all that. We'll just look through all of these, because, like, assuming we did everything already, we should already have most of these done. This I'll just fast scroll, because I don't know if I want to get copyrighted or not. I think I'd rather not. So I'll skip that, and then we have all these illustrations. This we did whenever we cleared all the Skulltulas. Some of these look pretty cool and amazing. Each one is also different. It depends on which mission you cleared. And then we have tutorials for some reason are here. These we just get automatically as we're playing through the game, and some of these we get later as we play through the game. Like Dark Giant bosses we didn't see until later. We only see that on challenge mode, so that's a missable hill if you don't go through that. Okay, this is gonna take forever. We'll just look through all these. As long as you do everything correctly, each one of the... there should be no grayed out ones. That's all we really care about. We could go for each one individually, but we'd be waiting forever. Alright, now let's go for the medals. This one I will go more slowly. So we have Destructive Force, defeated 1,000 more enemies in one battle. In one battle, defeat 100 more enemies with special attacks. Magical Warrior, defeated 500 enemies during one focus spirit use. This is practically free since there's so many missions where you could just do this, so you'll practically get this easily. Mr. Fairy, defeat 50 foes at once with fairy magic. That's easy, because once you power up the fairy enough, that's pretty easy. Hyrule Warrior, defeated 1,000 or more 100,000 or more enemies. Millionaire, acquired a total of 1 million or more rupees. Weapons Master, acquire a total of 1,000 or more weapons. It's pretty easy, we just get that as we're playing. Treasure Hunter, acquire a total of 100 or more super rare materials. Lawnmower, cut down 1,000 or more clumps of grass. We did that pretty easily too. Everyone's healed, saved an ally 50 or more times. This is tricky because it is possible to skip pretty much all ally rescues in this game, so you definitely want to make sure you're rescuing them as much as you can. Play. Marathon Man dashed a total of 482 1.9 kilometers or more. Hyrule Warriors Man collected a total of 100 delicious food items. Heal in the green tunic for complete legend mode. Deal for complete legend mode and hero difficulty. Serious Adventure for Terry and A rank in adventure mode. Bug Catcher for defeating 100 gold Skulltulas. This is actually part of the requirement to unlock. I think I mentioned this. This one medal is actually required to get the Skulltulas. Yeah, like once you defeat enough of these Skulltulas, you will get more weapon skills, and some of the best skills are locked behind this. So you want to do this as soon as possible. Then we have Know It All, completed 13 illustrations. Interpret Explorer, it's a total of 100 item cards or more. Material Master, collected 99 of a single type of material. That one was pretty easy. We just got that automatically. Amiibo Warrior, this is a tricky one because not everybody gets Amiibo. receiving 100 amiibo presents. The easiest way to do this is you kind of have to just do this daily over time. Just make sure you have at least 5 amiibos, and if you haven't gotten any yet, I just bought most of them through eBay, but also I had a lot since I did start collecting amiibos myself. But yeah, my best suggestion is check eBay or Amazon for them. You'll probably get amiibos pretty easily, and all you need is 5 of any kind. It doesn't really matter as long as you don't get like the same character. You'll be able to receive meal presents. If you get Legend of Zelda characters also, you can get weapons for those specific characters that they're from. Then we have Fairy Circle, learned every type of fairy skill. That's the one we get for all the fairy skills learned. Then we have Badge Collector, created every kind of badge. Granny's Boy, created every kind of mixture. Fairy Fashionisha, acquired all fairy clothing items. Bassman, completed a battle using all the items. This one's easy because we have a lot of missions where we could just use the bow and win. Then True Master Sword, unlock the power of the True Master Sword. Crew's Revenge, managed to get defeated by Cucco. This one is tricky, but I have a specific guide for how I did it, so make sure to check that video out. Watch through the videos, you'll probably see it here eventually. Then Superstar, activate all Focus Spirit bonuses. This is easy, you just get this naturally for defeating enough. Hey Listen, for finding a companion fairy. Fairy Fountain, for finding 3 companion fairies. Bow, refresh the companion fairy. Connect to worlds, clear the adventure map. Rule of the world, gained A rank in all adventure map battles. Secret to everybody, found all secret elements on the adventure map, which means collected all the treasures. Connected Seas, for completing the Great Sea map. A rank in all Great Sea map battles, and found all secret elements here. And yeah, I guess I should mention, these are just the same thing, but for each map. So we cleared, attained A rank on everything, and found all secret elements on the Master Quest map. We cleared, attained A rank, and found all secret elements on all the battles on the Twilight Field map. Then we have cleared the Termina, cleared, attained A rank, found all secret elements on the Termina Field map. Then we have completed, attained A rank, and found all secret elements on the Master Wind Waker map. We completed, attained A rank, and found all secret elements on the Cullen Island map. Then we have Limited Breaker, raise a warrior to 150. Grand Traveler's Connector, so now we're back to this. So we completed, attained A rank, found all secret elements on the Grand Travels map. Don't know why raising a warrior to 150 is in the middle of that, but it's weird. But yeah, we got everything on the Grand Travels map. Then we have Limitless Ambition, raise a warrior to level 200 before going on to Lolian Connector for completing the Rolo map. And then we got attained A rank in all Rolo map battles, and then a Mirrored Secret to Everyone for finding all secret elements on the Rolo map. And we should have, yeah, just these two. Ultimate Ambition, raised a warrior to level 255. So if you were just going for medals, you would only have to raise one warrior to level 255. Thank goodness for that. And then Hero of Hyrule for acquiring all medals, which we did. So now we have everything. That confirms we have everything. And I guess, oh yeah, I should probably address the elephant in the room. And what I mean by that, I mean they need to actually like check all the characters again, because I forgot that I did also have to get all the badges with all the characters. To make it easier, we'll just go through each category one at a time, but yes, I did go and get all the badges with all the characters too. This is technically a thing you can 100%, so we do need to do that. Although, technically, if you want to do this fast, you probably could just do all the badges with Link, and that's more than enough to finish this off. But we're gonna show off everything here, because I did want to get every single badge with every single character. If for some reason we've missed anything, then we probably have more than enough items to just buy whatever we need. But I'm pretty sure we got everything already. But yeah, I did make sure to get won all their badges. I did that pretty much off screen when I was doing my grinding, trying to get all the characters to 255. I will say, man, that took a pretty long time to get everything with everyone. This is the one I'm most worried about, since these are the badges I completed last, so it's possible I might have missed one. But if not, we could always just go back and see that we've completed 100%. Pretty well so far. And now, yeah, okay. I don't see any missing badges here. Training Dojo does nothing. I guess we'll show off all of these. You just get these unlocked naturally, though. You basically get all these apothecary skills that you can buy. You get these a lot by getting all the Skulltulas, or at least 100 of them. That's why you want to get the Skulltulas so early, because that's how you get all the apothecary stuff unlocked. And then this is just weapons, but we also already got all the weapons as part of getting 100%. So yeah, there we go. That confirms it. We'll just ended the main menu. Why the heck not at this point? So yeah, that's Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. That confirms we have officially 100%ed this fun and very tedious game. Thank you all for following me through this entire playthrough. I hope you enjoy it, because man, this was one of the biggest projects I've had in a while. I kind of just started this as a kind of a mix of a blind playthrough versus 100%. When I found out it took a while, I started to do other stuff, and then I kind of forgot what to do here. But then I started to say, why if I have plenty of time to record right now, what if I do 2 other videos for a different playthrough? And I figured since this playthrough still needed to be done, I figured I would try that, and it worked out. In the end, we were able to 100% this game, and that is very great. I'm glad that we were able to do that. So, on that note, I will see you guys in our next backup playthrough when we start it. Until then, I will see you guys later. Rate, subscribe for some more content, and goodbye, everyone. I'll see y'all later.